Welcome back to Medicine for a Book Hangover. Today I will be discussing my TBR for April. I'm wearing the same clothes as our last episode. I am filming it back to back because I am behind. But that's okay because life happens. But the first book that I want to talk about for my TBR for this month is A Court of Thorns and Roses. If you watched my last video, you've seen that I started this last month and have not gotten too far in it, so this is being carried over to this month. I'm on page 151. I'm finally getting into it. Last month I had a hard time getting into it, but finally on like page 90 I finally got interested in it. So that is my first book that I'm reading. I'm currently reading this right now. My next one is, I'm supposed to be reading this right now also with a group of girls on Bookstagram. It's City of Bones by Cassandra and Clare. It is her Mortal Instruments, book 1. We are reading 7 chapters, a chapter a day, 7 chapters for each week, and then discussing it for the month of April. So I'm starting that this week also. The next one is another book club read that I'm reading after the first 2. This is Big Little Lies by Liane Moriarty. I'm horrible at saying names sometimes. But this is another book club read that I'm reading locally after A Court of Thorns and Roses. So this is going to be my next read after the first 2. And then my friend, she's lived in Georgia for a while and visited Savannah, and she said that this was an awesome book about Savannah. It's called Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil by John Barrent. And it's about, let me see here. It says, shots rang out in Savannah's grandest mansion in the misty early morning hours of May 2nd, 1981. Was it murder or self-defense? For nearly a decade, the shooting and its aftermath reverberated through this hauntingly beautiful city of moss-hung oaks and shaded squares. John Bernald's sharply observed, suspenseful, and witty narrative reads like a thoroughly engrossing novel, and yet is a work of non-fiction. Barrent skillfully interweaves a hugely entertaining first-person account of life in this isolated remnant of the Old South with the unpredictable twists and turns of a landmark murder case. It is a spellbinding story peopled by a gallery of remarkable characters, the well-bred society ladies of the Married Women's Card Club, the turbulent young redneck gigolo, the hapless recluse who owns a bottle of poison so powerful it could kill every man, woman, and child in Savannah. The aging and profane Southern belle who is a soul of pampered self-absorption, that's quoted. The uproariously funny black drag queen, an arrogant antiques dealer, and the sweet-talking, piano-playing con artist, young blacks dancing with minute at the Black Debutante Ball, and Minerva, the voodoo priestess who works her magic in the graveyard at midnight. These and other Savannahans act as a Greek chorus while Barrent reveals the alliances, hostilities, and intrigues that thrive in a town that everyone knows everyone else. So this sounds amazing, and I'm hoping it's as good as it sounds. So this is probably my last fiction. Well, this is non-fiction. This is non-fiction, but I have one other book that's definitely non-fiction, and it's kind of like a self-help that I'm reading, which I'll be talking about next. But this is my 4th book of my TBR. And lastly, I know this isn't a huge popular thing to talk about on Bookstagram, or on BookTube or Bookstagram, but I'm reading Dirty Jeans by Lynch. It's a breakthrough program to treat the root causes of illness and optimize your health. This is about like exercising and eating the right food and everything for your genes and to help keep cancer away or other health issues. So I thought this was a little interesting to read, which I'll be talking more about in my wrap up at the end of the month. So that is about it for my TBR. I'm hoping to get through my library haul also in between, but I will discuss that more in upcoming videos. And so I hope you enjoyed watching again, and like, share, subscribe, and thank you for watching again. Goodbye.